Good morning, cultists. In our previous episode, we left things off in the Church of Edgewater, I guess. I don't actually know what the church is called, but we're about to speak to Vicar Max. Now, I actually had to fast travel back to the ship in between episodes and get like 6 hours of sleep, and then I had to buy some water from the bar from that Kim lady, and I also ate some stuff because I was starting to get a little debilitated. Yeah, but feeling much better now, so let's go talk to Vicar Max. Hey, dude.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
He doesn't seem to be following the, I guess, brainwashed, well, he doesn't seem to be brainwashed into thinking that Spacer's Choice or Edgewater is like this beautiful place. Looking for a power regulator? How do you know I'm an outsider? Well, how do you know I'm an outsider?
Not to put too fine a point on it, but your choice of wardrobe is not precisely common hereabouts. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal.
You seem quite dismissive of the common man for a spiritual leader, and I'm not an ass, that makes one of us. Let's get back on track. I was just thinking of something else I need to be doing. You seem quite dismissive of the common man for a spiritual leader.
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Isn't it your job to raise that? It's gotta be tough. Sounds like you're terrible at your job, Vicar. Isn't it your job to raise that?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Indeed. Hold on a minute. Did you just refer to this town as a miserable place?
Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
Looking for a power regulator? What sort of spiritual advice do you offer here?
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No? How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
I was actually asking what your religion was all about. Seriously, that's what you're selling here? What is your religion about?
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan.
And what does OSI stand for?
The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson.
Interesting. OSI, scientism, not very religious sounding. You sure you didn't just make all this up? How do you talk to this Grand Architect? Prayer, meditation, or what?
You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us.
Doesn't sound very like a very motivational religious philosophy. What's there to aspire to? So what's your part in all this besides counseling people? Pretty weak religion you got there. Follow a preordained plan? Sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, I don't know if I want to insult him, but what's there to aspire to?
We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything. The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to grand architects ourselves, after a fashion.
Are you trying to tell me that once we become omniscient, we will become omniscient? Wow. Great, thanks. That seems unlikely. Really? How does that work? Tell me more.
Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood rites and animal sacrifices. I'm kidding.
That's it, I'm out of
Seriously,
here.
though,
No animal
to truly
sacrifices?
understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
Alright, well, looking for a power regulator.
Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery.
Alright.
Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious.
And why is that? I've been outside and I'm not impressed. And I can handle myself better than the vicar. And why is that?
Marauders are about. Though if you are planning on venturing outside, I do have a proposition that may interest you. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Okay. A handsome sum, you say. Tell me more. Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book? I assume you'll want to burn it once you get your hands on it.
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Really? Make a compelling argument? Seems to me the authorities would be interested to hear you after this contraband text. I'll need to know a little bit more about this book before I agree to this. Maybe I'll get your book and sell it to someone else.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
True value? Interesting.
Thank you.
I'll look for your book.
If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Yeah, great, thanks. Okay, well, I guess we gotta... What the... Oh, the chair was in the way. I was like, what the... Is something, like, making me not leave? No, it turns out I just got stuck in a chair, that's all. So I think we need to go outside to find one of the other people, and I think the cannery is the other location that we have to visit now. The Tuna Cannery. Alright, well, I guess we've been kind of avoiding going into this place for a little while, so let's do it up. And I love that the buildings are all just... They're not like, you know, you don't load into them. Or I'm just looking for cameras, or looking for people for, might be looking into me. Nope, seems like we're okay. Dehydrated water tablets and Nicopad. Let's see what this terminal is about. Let's get some logs. Notice the Edgewater Salt Tuna Canning Factory strictly adheres to Spacer's Choice standards of health and safety. Notice scheduler sick leave with your Spacer's Choice foreman and or supervisor. Be considerate toward other members of the Spacer's Choice family. Allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. What? Lost hours must be compensated to the company. See read if you're having trouble paying for your sick leave. We'll try to arrange wage deductions instead. Remember, work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with your local vicar. Great. A terrible dystopia. Oh. So, there was something, I think, that malfunctioned in this place, right? Yeah, I read that log in that auto mechanics building or whatever. Is there anyone watching? I still can't tell if there's anyone watching me or not, but... Boop. Nothing. I guess we're in the clear. Fantastic. Wait, what's my inventory thing at? Only 48. Nice. So we still have a fair bit of space left. Vending machine discovered. That's the... Oh, that's the vending machine. Steal the kick me sign. Fantastic. Let me steal this jeweled ring. And I think I'll steal the kick me sign too. I'll steal everything. Fuck, of course. That's my playstyle, just steal everything. Let me steal these, salted tuna cans. Sure. Oh shit. Oh shit. Corporate Tooper? Hey, can we just talk about this?
What do you think you're doing?
I'll pay you 47 bits to look the other way. Nothing at all. Intimidate or persuade. Nothing.
I don't have time for this. Move along.
Oh shit, your reputation with a faction has changed. If enemy they're hostile but your reputation isn't kill on sight, leaving for a few days will calm things. Oh shit. So my reputation changed. How do I check my reputation? Oh, there we go. Spacer's choice. Uh-oh. Negative 1%. That's not good. Let's remedy this by stealing more. Aw, man, I didn't see him there. You son of a bitch. But it was so easy to just lie to him. Nice. Vending machine. Vending machines offer a variety of items to purchase, mostly from one company. A hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine. Restricted items on a vendor can only be purchased when you have high enough reputation with the associated faction, or hack skill of 40 or higher. So you're saying that I should get my hack skill higher. Gotcha. What the fuck? They sell a fucking hammer from the vending machine? Nice. But I need hack skill of 20 or higher to be able to sell to the vending machine. Well, I don't think I get a discount from vending machines, so maybe I shouldn't do that. Okay. Huh. I'm glad I haven't like completely jeopardized anything by stealing from this. All right, I guess we'll go. Oh, you're Phyllis Granger. Hey, Phyllis.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
I'm guessing you're the foreman. Gravesite fees. I'm here to collect. I'm guessing you're the foreman.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Alright, gravesite fees. I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
Really? These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Oh, that's kind of you, I guess. Do you have to pay for your neighbor's gravesite fees?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said the guy shot himself.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
That's sacrilege. That's an awful thing to say. Must be tough losing family. Must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
No? I thought you said you were his closest living relative. That's an awful thing to say about your closest relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
Wow.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Wow. You can't be serious. And what are they gonna do? Arrest his corpse? Vandalism, huh? Did you have to clean bits of him off the wall or something? What are they gonna do? Arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's choice.
Good grief. Was a person not an asset? Would've? You didn't? This Eugene guy sounds like he was more trouble than he's worth. Would've? You didn't?
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Alright, well, I'll let you get back to your work. Great, well, that was simple and easy. And also very depressing. The fuck? What's with these dead sprats? Oh, wait. Do they make salt tuna out of sprats? That doesn't sound like tuna. What the fuck? Interesting. Alright, I guess this is Reed's office then? Or not? Oh ho ho. Yes. Steal that. Steal that necklace. Anything in here? Oh, whoa, it's a lot of stuff. Look at that. Steal all of it. Fuck yeah. And let me just use this terminal now. Terminal access of Phyllis Granger. Let's read her messages. Welcome, Phyllis Granger. From R. Thompson. To Phyllis Granger, medical treatment. Phyllis, owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I have sanctioned your access to medical treatment in the event of a contagion. As you know, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. I wish I could treat every member of the Spacer's Choice family who fell ill to this plague, but I cannot. Medical privileges are strictly merit-based. Please do not, under any circumstances, distribute your ration of medication to any other worker. We're all in this together. Alright, well, let me read the personal files then. Hack 5 to bypass. Yes. And that's how you hack stuff. I kind of miss the hacking of Fallout, not gonna lie. I kind of like that. Personal files, last entry. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death in our quarterlies. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement or something for the other workers. Been thinking about it. Don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work, show up, wear a smile, and you'll get your medical privileges. It's a start? It's a terrible start. Terrible. Can I talk to you about that? Can I blackmail you?
Somebody's been spinning a tale about a lost colony ship. Talk like that'll get you reported real quick.
Uh-oh. I should not have mentioned that. Well, I'd like to talk to you about Eugene.
I paid his burial fees, didn't I? Let the dead sleep.
I found your letter to Conrad. Maybe you can blackmail her.
Didn't anyone ever tell you not to go rifling through other people's correspondence?
You were planning on stealing Eugene's gold teeth. I do what I want.
Excuse you. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein already belong to Spacer's Choice. And we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Never mind. I don't have to explain myself to you.
Oh.
What's on your mind?
Oh, okay. She's not that upset. Okay. I thought we were going to be barred from talking to her forever. But I guess not. Oh. Alright, there's definitely something there for sure. Okay, we're going to make the jump. Oh, mama. Mr. Ouch? Okay. I'm going to steal this, but I need to make sure that people aren't around to see me. Where's that trooper? I don't see him right now. Okay, we're good. Woo! Sweet mama. Corporation Service Award. Where is that trooper guy? He saw me steal one thing of tuna, and then he just buggered off? Also, is there a way to get rid of my negative reputation? Let me just get a sense of where this dude is first, and then we'll try to steal something else. So that's gotta be... yeah, leads back to the outside. Oh, maybe we take the elevator to see the big boss. Where is this guy? Oh, there he is. So, he does come down, but I don't know if he really does that often. Okay. Here. Just shut the door. Pick up Guide to Mechanical Engineering Volume 2. Is it a book, I guess? Zero G Brew, light machine gun, mag picks, etc., etc. Of course, I'll take it all. And... I don't know if I really want to be wasting my mag picks on that. Company notifications. From the Office of Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. Symptoms of infection have now reached a critical mass. I have instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. Plague is a reality of life on the frontier, and as spacers, we are expected to face up to reality, and the reality is that we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We must strive every day to demonstrate worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of incipient plague, the best thing you can do for yourself and your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness. My god. Every new thing I discover about this world just makes it even more depressing. And that's the other gate. Alright, so I guess we actually do need to take this elevator upstairs to see Reed Thompson. Who definitely sounds like a douche. Watch him. Watch him just be like this mega douche.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook Tuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure.
Seems we've got a guest.
Oh, sorry.
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Shit. I kind of feel like I should have listened to their conversation. Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you. You must be the town boss. I'll wait until you're finished. I'll wait until you're finished.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
We can start with introductions. I'm Debris. You must be the town boss. Are you Reed? I was told that I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
Well, I'm an outsider. I think you may have the wrong idea about me. Uniform, what are you talking about? I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs and I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Okay, let's hear it. Frying myself? Let me guess, you want me to do something for you before you help me. Frying myself?
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean? A lot to ask of a stranger. Tell me about this geothermal plant. What do you mean when you say mostly abandoned?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Marauders. Tell me what I need to do. What a surprise. I never would have guessed. I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power. You mean marauders? Marauders aren't people. I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Tell me what I need to do. Why? You want me to solve your deserter problem? I charge by the head. I charge by the head.
Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Interesting. Alright, well, how will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Right. These workers must have left town for a reason. What if Adelaide doesn't want to come back? You're asking me to cut off power to an entire community. What if she doesn't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Alright, can't make any promises. I'll see what I can do to help you. Alright, I'll see what I can do to help you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Okay, sure, I could use the company. Oh, so I guess she's our first companion. Yeah, sure.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Alright, well, let's get going. Can I talk to him about more stuff? CNP New Manager Seminar, Companions. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. Great. Hey, Parvati? Wait. Can I talk to you about more stuff by any chance?
If you could see your way to getting us our power back, I'd appreciate it.
What? Your power back? I wanted to talk to you about something.
Go ahead.
Have you taken a look around your town lately? What makes you think I can convince those deserters to come back? Have you looked around your town lately?
It is my job to keep two eyes on my town. I am the steward of this place, and this is my watch post.
And how long have you worked here?
I'm trying to remember, 25 years, 26. When you get to my age, the years just rush by. You stop counting altogether. I remember looking out this window and seeing the veils spread out from horizon to horizon. We were a sprawling town. We were booming.
Were?
Times change, people change, but the veil will always be here. Spacer's Choice will always be here. Our work won't ever end. I take comfort in that.
Okay. Your town is falling to pieces. You're loyal to Spacer's Choice. I don't know if I should say this. I think that might piss him off. You're loyal to Spacer's Choice.
This is a Spacer's Choice town. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. The company keeps us warm, keeps us fed, keeps us working. Loyalty's got nothing to do with it, friend. This is good old-fashioned gratitude.
Really? Well, you know what? I'll actually just say it. Your town is falling to pieces.
I wish you wouldn't say things like that.
You disagree? Doesn't make it any less true. You disagree?
Yes, as a matter of fact. When I stand at my window and look out over my town, here's what I see. I see decent, loyal, hard-working people. I see a family. We are all part of the Spacer's Choice family. We are all doing what we were brought into this world to do.
And because your town is doing so well, you have deserters, yes?
Go ahead.
Fuck. Alright, well, what makes you think I can convince those deserters to come back?
That you are not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and her folk loathe the people of Edgewater, you see. I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic as a bristling canid. I just hope Adelaide and her folk will see their way past my flaws and return to town.
Great. Don't blame yourself. Sometimes people move on. It's the way of things. This is an ugly place to live. Of course people are going to be walking away. Should we... I feel like maybe we should kind of suck up to him because he's kind of the type to enjoy that. Don't blame yourself.
I must. The burden of leadership is responsibility. If my workers walked out on Edgewater, then I have failed them. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion, We have lost even more to plague, but it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on.
Great. Perception 1. Oh, I see. I don't have enough perception to ask him that. Alright, well, let me ask
Go
you
ahead.
something else. I could use a little information on Adelaide.
Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institution. Saltuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without tumors, borderline inedible.
What? Cysty pig tumor with tumors? The fuck? That sounds disgusting.
Begging your pardon, Saltuna is a staple in the diet of any self-respecting spacer. Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand of Saltuna adds as much vim or vigor to the body's humors. But, and this is something we must keep between the two of us, Saltuna is hard to come by, what with being a species indigenous to the seas of another world.
Yeah, no shit. Hang on, so what exactly are you canning here? What world is that? You should really try eating a vegetable. So what are you canning here? We know it's the little lizard things, right? The little lizard rats?
Oh, we've scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs. Mostly organic, mostly local mushrooms. Some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled slab of Saltuna. The difference is all but impossible to detect to any but the prissiest of palate. Go ahead.
Actually, I wanted to ask him about damn it, never mind. Well, we need to have a word about this plague.
Can we not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up.
You withhold medicine from your own workers. How long has this plague been happening?
That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of society, waiting to infect the idle and the lethargic. But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse and increasingly frequent.
Well, something's got to be happening. You should have developed an immunity after repeated exposure to a single strain of contagion. So that means the contagion is evolving.
Corporate doesn't like us using the word should. It encourages the imagination. I believe plague is a test. It is a test of our loyalty and our fortitude. And it is one we will see through to the end.
I wonder if it's actually manufactured. Like it's a virulent plague that's being spread by someone. You withhold medicine from your own workers.
If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone. So I have to choose.
That can't be easy for you, that's monstrous. Let's side with him. Maybe I can get like an extra reward or something. That can't be easy for you.
It is not easy for me. And the moment it becomes easy is the moment I am no longer fit to serve. Spacer's choice is a family. And the survival of the family is more important than the survival of the individual.
Alright, well I should go. Great, thanks man. Scintillating conversation. Actually, I mean it was helpful for sure. And I need Reed's key to be able to access that. Hey Parvati.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Yeah, sure. Let's whoa! Shit! Sorry, I forgot that you should get in the elevator, but you just fucking teleported right behind me. You have very striking eyes. Kind of look like you have cat's eyes right now. Are you a witcher?
Hey, ma'am, can we talk?
Uh,
Sorry. Got a sec?
yeah, fine, I guess.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Is this about the deserters? So what's the other side of it? Figures, Reed didn't exactly strike me as the most honest soul. What he said seemed pretty straightforward to me. If I wanted to deal with a nuisance, I wouldn't have be this heavily armed. Let's move. What's this? Is this about the deserters?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Can't blame anyone for wanting to leave. This town's got issues. How well did you know the deserters? You worked with them. Were you friends? Did you know this Adelaide? This town's got issues.
Life's hard here. especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about.
The black sheep.
Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Okay. Suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by. What do we need to talk to the vicar about? Flipping a switch in your power mill? Met with the vicar. He asked me to find a book for him.
Books are for rich folk. I wonder what he wants with something like that.
Alright, we'll stop by and talk
Thanks,
to him.
ma'am.
Sure.
I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Right. Anything else you want to talk about, or are we good? Alright, well, you gonna follow me or what? There we go. Okay, so let's end the episode off here for now. We'll come back tomorrow, and I guess we'll go talk to Vicar Max again, and start, we should finish off Small Grave Matter. We just need to find Ludwig, who I think is outside of town. Yeah, we'll go talk to him there. We're actually making some progress. Holy crap. It's only taken like 50 million episodes. Well, you know. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have good breakfast.